Everybody, welcome to a Minecraft video. Today I'm gonna be playing on the roller coaster world that I've been making for the last month or so. I'm just gonna be doing like an overview of what I've been building or what I built and ride it again, because really you've only seen the one video of the POV and then that's it. I might have updated the roller coaster but never updated it on the YouTube account before. So I'm just gonna go through all the roller coasters, probably in order, and just ride them. So the first ever roller coaster I made was on top of the Dragster right here. Since the update, or since the upload, I've added supports, the finish, and I've also done a little bit of this tower here. I don't really want to do this part because if you've seen pictures of it, it looks really hard, and I just don't want to attempt it right now to make it look worse. I've added little parts here like where the cable motor thing is. I don't really know what it's called, but that's really it for this ride, so I'm just gonna get right into riding it. So right there, it takes 6 cars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm just gonna activate it. That should make it go through and launch. And then here we go. Okay. Something obviously failed. Oh, I see, okay. There's a problem right there. So looks like this is having troubles connecting. Yeah, if you ever do have problems with this mod, I do too. It's something about connecting. You might have to go through and use the wrench a bunch of times. Like when I make roller coasters, I use the wrench quite a bit. This does not want to work. So, right there. I'm gonna try to connect this. Yeah, when you make this, there's gonna be quite a bit of problems. Usually when I make roller coasters, there are some problems. Yeah, like that. This doesn't want to connect. I'll try this one more time. Hopefully it'll work. Almost there. Yeah, this roller coaster, I've had problems with it. You can see it doesn't want to connect very well. Bummer. Yeah, that's why originally these two pieces were here. Definitely though, if you ever do use this mod, do expect problems like this. I'm getting pretty mad right now. It's just gonna connect, isn't it? No. The one here. Connect this to this. Then does that for some reason. I have no idea why. And then I just want to connect this part way over here. It was gonna be way longer than I thought it was gonna be, but then that does that, and that's not gonna look very good. It does this like weird rise. I might have to do something like that, and then attach that like that. Hopefully that will work. If it doesn't, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hope this works. Yep, there we go. I added that loop there. I didn't really want to move the support, so that's why you see it like kind of goes into the block. It wouldn't be really realistic if I kept the support moving in different directions, because that's what doesn't happen in real life. So that's that ride. It goes around, just goes right back in the station. So the next ride I built was Maverick. This ride was the first one to not have like the wool under it to follow. Just unlike Dragster, the wool doesn't follow, and I noticed that after I was done building, but by that time I was just like, it's just a detail that I don't really need to add. So this one has 3 cars, so 2, 3. And let's ride this ride, or do this ride. Some changes that have happened to it. Can't reach it. Some changes to this ride. The tunnel, I guess in my update video, it showed that the tunnel has been changed. And so many blocks. The tunnel, so under here, it now stops you a little bit, or puts you to kind of a standstill, but it keeps you going. And then you launch. Then also, down here, these, I'll have to show you. But it's a lot smoother now. I changed the first little part. So when we come down here and ride, right here, this part's a little smoother. Before it wasn't. All this is the same as when it was built. I probably should change these loops sometimes, but I don't really have the chance right now. Back there, that turn, that was changed. This is what I was talking about, how it stops you a little bit and then you go. This was changed. Then as we keep going here, and that's Maverick right there, and we just go around into the station, just like always. The next ride I built was Millennium Force, and it's right over here. It's a pretty big ride. And one thing about this ride is this lift hill. Yes, I know it's all power rail, but really if it was the constant velocity rails, it would just take way too long to get up there. And I really don't, I would rather have it like launch up really fast. I did put a brake after the first turn to slow it down as it goes into the rest of the ride, which it does work very well. So I'm gonna keep it that way. So now I just gonna put the ride down. So 9 cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that's a lot of cars. Okay, so let's go. And it's just gonna launch you up there. The first is really rough, as you can see. Slow, and then that brake goes and it gets slower. Go just over the first hill. I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the video and just enjoy. And into the brake run, where is it on? Yes, it is. So it would just bring us right back into the station. So the next ride is let me see here. The next ride would be, I can't name it, Magnum. This ride, it's so realistic. When I say that, the lift hill is probably the most realistic part because it takes so long to get up there. It's about a few blocks under Millennium Force, well, I guess 100 in meters. All these rides here are accurate in how tall they are. I do calculate the meters, or on the Wikipedia page, it is already gone into meters for you, so let's just get right into the video, or right into the ride. So it takes 6 cars for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. And I guess I'll just look around for this because it is pretty long. So here we go into the turn. So it takes about a minute to get up the lift hill, or from the station to the top. I think it takes roughly a minute to get up. I don't know. I haven't. Oops, I bumped the mic. I haven't totaled that completely up yet, but I think it's almost a minute. If you look on the video, or right now, if you count it, it'll show you. But we are so close. You can see it. It's right up there. Dun 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 dun. Good view, Dragster. Oh, come on. Here we go. The really rough over the hill kind of thing. Boom. I'm gonna shut up for the rest of this ride. Okay, so there was Magnum. So after this, the next ride I built was Gatekeeper, and it's right over here. This is probably one of the best ones I've ever made. Just to say, I'm not actually gonna go up the lift hill. If you want to go up the lift hill, you can see the POV of it. This is 8 cars. This really hasn't changed. The only thing I do actually want to show that has changed is the keyhole. That thing has like changed dramatically. I built the entrance, so I've looked at pictures and made the entrance to it. People are saying, or someone said that this is in the wrong spot, and I'm not actually making the park. I'm just making the roller coasters. I might make the park sometime, but at the moment I'm not. So right here is the entrance, so you'll see it say like Cedar Point, and then like that blue change thing. And then we have like the entrance, and here's like the board that says like welcome to Cedar Point, and like changes to like advertisements and stuff of what they offer. The change on here, I made this whole thing, cut through this whole thing. This was filled in, and right here is filled in. That was wrong, so I changed that. And then I got a mod. It's called like, it's called like Iron Fences, and this is a steel fence or silver fence, and it holds the lights that's on top. They usually blink, but I decide not to add those. So I'm just gonna hurry back. I'm not gonna do the lift hill like I said. I'm just gonna put 8 cars on the track, and let's see how it goes. Let's just start right up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get in. So I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the roller coaster. Okay, so excuse me for all those Skype notifications. Those are mine going off. So a change to this, yes, has been the loop. It's a lot smoother than what was on the video. If you don't want to see, you can just watch this video and the other one, and you'll see how smooth it got. So this is Wilderness Run. This is my most previous, or my second most previous ride, and this is the only ride that the supports are actually the color of the supports, I believe. Yeah, because it's actually a different color. So the supports, usually because you see how the supports over there are blue, that's the color of the track. Well, the supports on the ride are brown. So this is the only ride that I put the supports as the color of the actual supports. So this one is 4 cars. So let's just really quick, 1, 2. I'm gonna do it back here. 1. Let me change the weather really quick. Clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go off. I'm gonna shut it for the small ride. There we go, that was Wilderness Run. So the next ride that I built was Rougarou, or Mantis, depending on when you went, or how you call it. This ride, I'm not gonna ride today. If you can see, there was a Let's Build when I built it. That's gonna stay up, but I'm gonna change this ride a little bit before I release the POV. So stay tuned for that. There's a bunch of things wrong with this ride, especially right here. And a lot of this is just wrong. I'm just kind of embarrassed. This is probably the worst ride I've ever made. And it's just wrong. Like, this is supposed to be like over here and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna try to update this as much as I can. So this is not gonna be in this video, but here's a little show of it. So I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button, and hopefully, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for more videos. I can't say daily videos, but you know, videos hopefully weekly. Ow, that's really loud. What do I got in my inventory? I got wool in my inventory. Drop that stuff in. Is it the wool that signaled it? Yeah, it was. Oh, that was loud. Oh, that scared me so badly. Only I can't talk anymore. So please stay tuned for the next video, and that's all I can say. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.